Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. If you cherish owning cryptocurrency, if owning Bitcoin is something you find extremely important to you, if being in the cryptocurrency space has changed your life and is continuing to change your future, today's video is very important. You need to watch this one to the very end. I'm going to share with you something that many people have forgotten, and this is very, very important for November. Very, very, very important for November. Okay, guys? Also, something else I'm going to bring up today is I often share with you guys gems, stuff that I find that I haven't invested in yet. I always say to you, hey, listen, I just found this. I haven't bought it yet. A lot of you said to me, hey, why not share with us the stuff that you have invested in? So I'm going to share with you guys two things that I have invested in. They're still early stages, okay? So still very early stages. One of them I did talk about already. The other one I did not, okay? So I'm going to share that with you guys today because I personally feel my little money that I put into it is going to grow very, very nicely. Also, if you guys don't mind, make sure you smash that subscribe button. You guys know how centralized platforms like YouTube and Facebook and Instagram feel about things like this, content like this, where we talk about freedom, right? Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is freedom. It is your money. It's your right, okay, for you to sit there and utilize it in any way you see fit, okay? So we are not liked in the space. By every time you smash subscribe, you're taking those knuckles and you're smashing those heads, all right? So smash some heads for me. All right, so right now, when it comes to the state of crypto, things are looking really, really good. The price has gone up. Something I want to make sure you guys understand that you guys need to take very seriously right now is pull profits. Do not be scared to pull profits. Now is the time to be greedy. Now is the time that you want to take as much money as you can. Okay, this isn't financial advice. This is just straight up talk. The market keeps pumping like this, and your altcoin bags start picking up. Do not be emotional about any of this stuff. None of this stuff is guaranteed, even the stuff I put my money into. We don't know the intentions of the people who build these things, and you know what happens when people start making money. They get complacent. So there's never, ever any guarantees these guys will continue to push hard when things get good. Okay, guys? So be greedy. Always take profits, but right now the market's looking good. Looking at CoinGecko, man, some of our hitters are really hitting hard. I also want to talk about a project that everybody's been asking me about, and that is Hakka Finance. Hakka right now is doing really good in my opinion. Yes, there was a bleed off. Everything bled off, but I'm going to tell you right now, I have not left Hakka. I am still farming the crap out of Hakka. It's one of my favorite coins. It's one of my favorite coins to the farm. It's one of the coins that, I don't know, I feel as far as future goes, Hakka will be the standard of financial products in the crypto space. Now, before we jump into this really important thing to talk about, do you guys see that interview right here with this guy here, the billionaire bond king, Jeff Gundlach? Let me move myself out the way for a second so you can see. Yeah, this guy right here was talking about stocks will crash. He predicts a weaker dollar and questions Bitcoin in a new interview. And I found that very, very interesting because we're seeing more and more, okay, more and more bigwigs, people with a lot of money, people who've been very successful coming in here and asking questions about Bitcoin, considering Bitcoin, wanting to learn more about its value. I find this extremely exciting in my opinion, and also it's crazy that it's not just guys like the Bond King. You're seeing this narrative from all over. Like I think it was the 60 or 80%, one of the two, of CFOs or Fortune 500 companies have been anticipating that right now the economy is questionable and things don't look good. So, I mean, just seeing the conversations about Bitcoin right now, okay, by guys like this is exciting. But let me flip this damn script on you for a second. Let me cover something that you guys need to pay attention to. The question is, how will the U.S. presidential election affect the price of Bitcoin? This article was written by the guy Benjamin Paris. Dude, you left out a lot of very important information. This is a generalized article that really said nothing, just speculation. Let me present something to you guys really fast, okay? When this presidential election happens, there is a scenario to where your Bitcoin, okay, our cryptocurrency, is looked at like a national security threat. I shit you not. I shit you not. I've said that in tweets before. I've said that in tweets that if you vote a certain political person in their financial plan, cryptocurrencies is interpreted as a national security threat. I'm going to give you some video evidence, okay, of this party right now and their stance on cryptocurrencies and their agenda with cryptocurrencies and what to expect in November if things go this direction.
I look for colleagues to join with me in introducing a bill to outlaw cryptocurrency purchases by Americans so that we nip this in the bud, in part because not an awful lot of our international power comes from the fact that the dollar is the standard unit of international finance and transactions. Clearing through the New York Fed is critical for major oil and other transactions. And it is the announced purpose of the supporters of cryptocurrency to take that power away from us, to put us in a position where the most significant sanctions we have on Iran, for example, would become irrelevant. So whether it is to disempower our foreign policy, our tax collection enforcement, or our traditional law enforcement, the purposes of cryptocurrency, the advantage it has over sovereign currency is solely to aid in the disempowerment of the United States and the rule of law.
That was Congressman Brad Sherman, okay? Congressman Brad Sherman from California, mind you. I want you to think about what he just said. That offends me to no end. I know I sound like a sensitive freaking leftist here, but I'm telling you right now, if the Democrats win this election, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will face regulations, will face scrutiny like they've never faced before. I guarantee it. And this guy right here, Brad Sherman, I mean, he just, to me, it's like a bag of douche. Okay, this is a fucking bag of douche, excuse my language, but there's just hearing what he said about cryptocurrencies and the way he's painting cryptocurrencies. Something that people forget is the government was designed to serve us. It wasn't designed for us to serve it, okay? Really frustrating. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to do a challenge on Twitter. You need to go ahead and go to Twitter and follow me. This is me right here, Mr. Kristof 007. Yes, I am a Bond fan. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you guys a $100 challenge. I just call him a bag of douche. Someone meme that, okay? The Brad Sherman bag of douche. If someone, the best meme, whoever gives me the best bag of douche meme with Brad Sherman, okay, I'm going to send you $100 in crypto. I'll give you $100 in crypto for the best one. And the way I'm going to determine which one's the best one is by the audience and the number of likes it gets, okay? Just to be in complete fairness, yeah. You want to win $100? Bag of douche freaking meme challenge, Brad Sherman, okay? Let's show our support for cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. But listen, I'm telling you right now, November is going to change. Now, and if you want to take this a step farther, for yourself, I'm not going to I won't spoon feed this one. For yourself, go in there and review the financial plan, okay, for the whole Biden-Harris campaign. Look at the financial plans for the economy. In there, you will find a discussion about things like alternative currencies and see what they say about that. I'm telling you right now, this is not going to end well for us. Now, to jump off the whole political conversation, because I hate getting into that, but it's true. It's really, really true. I'm telling you right now. And I'm bringing this up because of the fact that I care about cryptocurrency. Okay, this has changed my life. It's changed many of your lives, and I don't want that to be jeopardized. I don't want to be jeopardized because there's a political party who utilizes technology and weaponizes it against its own people. The Democratic Party has done that over and over. Edward Snowden, Kim.com, Russ Ulbricht. Okay, the list goes on and on and on, as far as people suffering the wrath of the Democratic Party and technology. All right, guys, listen. Let's move on to the things that I have invested in. Definer. I have already talked about Definer. I've mentioned to you guys, did a quick, simple breakdown on what Definer is. I put my money into Definer. Definer has been doing really good. As a matter of fact, if you look at the latest news right now on Twitter, Definer is getting listed on Uniswap, Dodo, Loopring, and I can guarantee you there's going to be a lot more to come when it comes to Definer. I just personally believe it. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go and buy Definer. I'm not telling you to go put your money in Definer. What I'm telling you is I'm answering a question. You guys say, hey, you always share stuff with us that you've not put money in yet. This is something that I have put money into. The sale has already closed on CoinList, I believe it was. I think the exchange happens, the listing happens on the 12th. Yeah, 12th of October. So it's that's one of the things that I'm very hopeful for, and I actually feel long term, based off the technology, based off of what they're doing and how they're building their style of DeFi platform. I actually feel this is going to be something that's going to be comparable and extremely competitive to things like Compound, Aave, and all the rest of them. These guys aren't rug pullers. These guys are in it for the long term. So I feel good about this one. I put a little bit of money into it, and I have a feeling it's going to blow up to something really good. The next one that I put money into is PlotX. Now, this is different. PlotX is an entirely different style of investment for me. I've never invested in a platform like PlotX. Okay, it's more or less like a game, I guess you can say. It's more or less like predictive markets kind of thing. Okay, this is a predictive market style kind of platform. The closest thing I ever invested into it's like this is Syndicator. You guys remember Syndicator? I'm still a big believer in Syndicator. I haven't talked about them in a very long time, but that's a different kind of predictive. But this right here. The main reason I put money into PlotX, okay, is degenerative gamblers. Bottom line, degenerative gamblers. I challenge you to check it out for yourself. As far as it's a game, it's basically a game, and degenerative gamblers. That's mainly the reason I put money into this. I feel that this is the perfect kind of platform for the kind of investors we have in cryptocurrency. So that is actually the primary reason. When I saw this and saw how it worked, I was like, oh yes, sign me up. Just because of what it is, I feel that it fits the market. But do your own research on this. I'm not telling you to go buy it, not at all. I'm not saying buy it at all, because this could be one of the worst things I've ever invested in. I could probably lose every bit of my money. Like I said, this is something completely different than what I've ever invested in before. But just seeing what the model was, seeing what the cryptocurrency community is, I mean, I myself find it appealing to sit there and play with a game like this. You get what I'm saying? So that is actually why I invested in this one. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. I know this is a little bit different video than I typically do, but I love cryptocurrency. It's been life-changing for me. It's been life-changing for many of you as well. And I don't want that taken away from us. Okay, guys? So listen, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Peace out.